Hi, I'm Charlie. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. Are you?
Yeah, good. So tell me what your question is.
So, what age would you introduce actual shots to them? Actual shot noises?
Yes, an interesting one because our dogs grow up in an environment where we're regularly out
Yeah.
doing stuff. They hear it in the background. So from a we would never fire a 12 gauge over the top of any of these guys, but they hang around like and they hear stuff in the distance on our farm when we're training dogs.
Yeah.
So they kind of our lot hear it sort of as time goes on. If a dog's coming in for training, we do sort of from 5 6 months old. We'll every time we throw a dummy, we'll do a sharp clap, and if you get good at it, you can get quite loud at clapping.
Yeah.
And that's enough to kind of see whether the dog goes, "Oh, what's that?"
Yeah.
or whether the dog goes, "Oh." And if you have a dog that goes, "Oh," you just keep doing it as a clap.
Yeah.
And every time you feed them, you go clap, clap, feed them, clap, clap, throw a dummy. So they're just like, "Oh, the clap's good." And then if you've got a dog that as soon as you go clap, they're like, "Oh, what was that?" Then you're like, this dog is going to move on to start a pistol or a cap gun or something much quicker than a dog that's kind of a little bit shy. So there's not an age for any dog because it's about the dog's individual demeanor. But that would be the kind of the early stage, like clap. Even if they're asleep, like do a clap. So if we did it with these guys here, if they're all asleep at like lunchtime today, and I go over there and go bang, some of them will go, "Oh, what's that?" and interested, and some of them will be like, "Oh God, I've been woken up by a bang." And so you don't want to like freak them out. I mean, I would do that more as a sort of just an interesting experiment rather than that being a way I would train the dog. But it's just you've got to look for their reaction to a noise and see how that's going to develop. If you've got a dog that's clearly not loving it, you've got to make sure that clap is associated from day one with something they do love. So if they like retrieving, then do the clap, send them for the retrieve. Every time you throw the thing, do the clap. If you've got a dog that's ballsy and doesn't care, you can very quickly just go from clapping to a starter pistol at 7. I don't really see any point in doing it before they're like 7 8 months old. But if we've got a shy dog, we might do the starter pistol in our pocket.
Yeah.
Or a kid's cap gun in our pocket.
Yeah.
In the game bag, so it's like a fut, and they're, "Oh, what's that?" And then again, straight away, you're throwing a retrieve. You're giving them a bit of chicken. It doesn't really matter. It's just so that they hear the fut and the noise, and the less they react to that noise, the quicker it comes out and it becomes louder for them.
Yeah.
The more they're kind of sensitive to it, the more. Hey kids. The more they're sensitive to it, the more you would be cautious about going through a process. And that process can be just done on your own, or it can be done with your other half, and the shot's fired like way over there by the Sealyham terriers. You're just here doing training, and there's the odd shot going off. Like you throw a dummy, they shoot it from over there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like bang. What was that? Oh, I'm getting a retrieve. It's so far away, it's not really relevant.
Yeah.
And they just come closer and closer. Or if you've got a confident dog and you feel like you can do it yourself, then you would just do it in your pocket, do it in your game bag, and then just fire it out here. Dog's there, fire it out here, throw the retrieve.
Yeah.
Send the dog. I'm a big fan of shooting the retrieve, okay, because it's more realistic.
Yeah.
If you watch like working tests, dumb dog working tests, it's like bang, stop, dog looks, retrieve gets thrown. When I'm training dogs at spaniels especially, but I want them to learn that bang means look for something dropping, rather than bang means stop and look for something being thrown.
Yeah.
So I tend to throw the thing and then shoot it. So it's in the air, so that then they're learning bang and it drops, bang and it drops, and then they're looking for the fall rather than the thing coming out the sky.
Brilliant.
But age-wise, it's just more about the temperament of the dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant. Thank you.
No problem.